Right, for my youngers out there, look, I want you to enjoy life. I want you really truly to enjoy life, right? And if that means doing whatever the heck you want to do, fair enough. But look, this idea of smoking weed, especially as a black man, drinking alcohol, doing drugs, just being, lust for life, just like being, I don't know, some sort of obsessed with women sexually in that way, or all that jazz that you need to become a millionaire, you need to open these side hustles, you need to have, 10 different businesses, or you need to be the most popular guy in your school, in your work, you have to have a lot of friends. Look, all that stuff here, I just want to say, as much the society make that look like is actually important, what I found and what I realized really what is important to us human beings is actually all to do with us, how we feel internally, right? Really truly, my advice for the youngers out there is to spend more time understanding the person you are and who you're becoming each and every day, because we do change every day, and your perception, of course, as you go through life will start to change. Yes, this idea that dating and lusting and having multiple women is normal, it is not. Soul ties is a thing. You can't just be sleeping around like with people that you have no intention of staying with, or that you don't even care for that matter. I'm not saying you can't date, that's different, like, because your intentions are there to see where this goes. But I'm talking about like all the tributes that people say, like that watch pornography is great for you. No, it really isn't. Yeah, but you will do it because you're a human being, you're okay, it's okay to do that, because you will go through phases until you have learned and realizing that is not the most optimal way to get things done, and it's unrealistic. That of course are gonna mess up with your judgment in a lot of bit, but that's just life. But the whole thing I'm trying to say here, just start to do things like praying, meditating, getting connection with the nature, especially when you live across like outside. If you're not in Africa, where it's like things are different there, you have to go out in nature. I live in the UK. The weather here is not the best, and so we have a little bit of summer, so it's off. I understand it's not always warm outside. So whenever there's a little bit of sun, we all get really happy, and we step outside. We get that fresh breath on our face, feel that, the air, touch the grass, hug a tree, walk in nature, walk bare feet in the grass. Like, these are things that will help us connect with ourselves. And of course, the most important of all is always asking and talking to God and asking for more and more guidance, for more clarity in life, because it's the only way. And then be curious as well. Be very curious about life. Try to do different things. Try as many things you can possibly do. And I don't really encourage to do things that people say like drug or ashwagandha, or I don't know, things that can probably help people, which is totally fine, okay? But I'm thinking more like doing things within yourself that could help you just get really mentally strong, because this world and social media will try to fuck you up. Really, truly, it's just the facts. The abundance of data we have now, the TikTok, the Instagram, the Facebook, the tweets and all that stuff, is a lot of information that our brain may struggle to process it. This is why a lot of people, they can't find things. They're losing their keys, their cards, they losing the smallest things. It's not because they totally forgotten what they put in it, where they put the keys or the bag. It's only because we have so much information overload right now that our brain sometimes gets stuck finding where things are at. So really truly, to my younger self, the advice is simple. Be curious, yes, but be very careful, and always look for guidance from God. Alright, you guys take care. Catch you soon. Ciao. Bye.